My question is, if we get a banana zone this year and you take some profits, what would your ideal allocations for solid BTC and Tesla and MicroStrategy and cash positions going into the bear? I'm torn between selling 20 to 40% of crypto, ideally rotating into Tesla and cash, then buying MicroStrategy, Sol, and Neptune on 50% dips in the bear market. Well, I like the way you think, and it's good to be prepared for when that time comes. And I think sometimes as well, in full disclosure, when everybody thinks a banana zone is going to come, maybe it doesn't come. So we have to prepare for that too. So my plan, again, not yours, but yours is kind of somewhat similar. I do plan on ditching what's left of my miners. I just need a spike. I need Bitcoin to spike for that to happen. I will either take some profit or hedge MicroStrategy. I'm not sure. It depends on what they do. I have shared my thesis before that considering how much Saylor is planning to buy, that could completely deplete the supply available. And that, in turn, would make MicroStrategy the only on-ramp to Bitcoin, which would drive the NAV premium to the moon. I'm waiting for that moment. There's a small chance it'll happen, but again, Bitcoin is very scarce, and others are coming. SBRs, pensions, sovereigns, enterprises, treasuries. It could really kick off. That's why I'm on the fence now whether to sell or hedge. And part of the problem is my cost base is extremely low. So that has a big impact. Also, same thing with Bitcoin. Profit or hedge it, not sure. I will take some profit in Solana, book those gains, and also I will pivot to Tesla. And in fact, I buy Tesla on every opportunity and have done since late 2022. And maybe any other upcoming AI plays, or maybe, who knows, a little SpaceX or whatever else, as you mentioned in Neptune. We'll see where all this goes. Now, we do have a method to do it more scientifically. This is an example of the Bitcoin profit-taking plan based on my cost basis of Bitcoin, based on where I believe Bitcoin would go, how much I would potentially sell, or how much I would hedge. Again, it works the same way. If you're looking to, say, take 20% off the table, what you can do instead of selling it, you can hedge 20% in those layers. Very important to know that too. And also, you never, ever, ever, ever want to sell all your Bitcoin. Bitcoin is your life raft. And you also always have to look at your tax situation to find out, okay, if I'm paying short-term capital gains and they add up to 50%, you need a big downdraft in a bear market to be able to recoup the selling of that. So that's another big issue for you to consider. If your cost base is nothing and you got huge taxes, blah, 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 it can be painful. So bear that all in mind when it comes to actual selling, but you never want to sell at all. And in fact, somewhere between maybe selling 20% up to 50% is what I would maybe think about doing. But it also depends on the price of what I'm rotating into. I do hold cash, but I don't like holding it for long, and I don't like holding a lot of it as well. I want to put it in something where it's working actively as well. So again, hope that helps.